Before I do that, let me acknowledge, and I saw him, the assistant trainer for Bud Crawford. Where's Esau Diegas? I saw him out there. Want to acknowledge you, sir. Good to see you. But let me bring to the podium now. This man is the head trainer for the WBO, welterweight champion of the world. He is Brian Bomac McIntyre.
We're here now, y'all. Ain't nothing else to say. He can't hide no more. It's time to take care of business. Work time. Work time. Work time. Also, I want to give a shout out to Red Spikes. He's another assistant trainer. Where you at, Red? I see you. You and Sal. Where Bernie the boxer at? Yes, sir. It's time to go to work, y'all.
Two boxing writers, 2022 Ring Magazine Trainer of the Year, Mr. Derrick James.
Well, I'm going to piggyback off what he said. There's no more talking, and there's nothing else they can say. And I just want to say, my chant is, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. And the reason why I say it's time to eat, because he hadn't missed a meal. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time to twirl. It's time to make it happen. I'm tired of talking. Yeah. Hey, listen, hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice. Because y'all gonna get it. You can't talk. You can't fight. None of that. It's time to go. Showtime.
All right, you guys. You just heard basically both trainers from both camps speak at the final press conference. You had Bomac and then you had Derrick James. At the end of the day, man, I don't know what's going on with Derrick James, but Derrick James been really tripping, from basically when Terrence Crawford said, "What's up?" And he just acted very erratic, just took something and ran with it. Listen, y'all, when somebody say what's up, especially if y'all street dudes, and I'm talking to the real street dudes, because I got a lot of real street dudes that come on my channel, not you mousepad mobsters. A dude know the difference between what's up. And Terrence Crawford was like, "What's up, Derrick James?" Just like in the streets, when you see another black man, you just be like, "What's up?" Either you nod your head and then you just move on. But like if you approach somebody, like if you think something is going on, you say, "Hey man, what's up?" Like, if you have an issue. Now, if you ready to get active, then you be like, "Hey man, what's up?" And if you get about to get active after you say what's up, you be like, "Hey nigga, what's up?" Bop, bop. So it's like 3 or 4 different kind of what's ups. And the one that Terrence Crawford sent towards Derrick James was just like a what's up, like, "Hey, what's going on?" But this has been the behavior of Derrick James and basically, Team Spence. It was no reason for Derrick James to bring up Bomac's weight. All Bomac did is say, "Hey, he been high," which is smack talk, usual smack talk. But there is a difference between getting too personal, because I remember the same thing happened with Derrick James and Kenny Porter, where Derrick James gets way too personal. And then he tries to act like, "Hey man, like you tripping and stuff." No reason to bring up Bomac's weight. But then you get these goofy ass Errol Spence fun boys who'll sit up there and talk about what Terrence Crawford said. All Bomac was doing was motivating his team, said it's time to go to work. And they were basically pumping up Bomac. He was getting him pumped up. But then, they started directing stuff towards Bomac. And I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with something that Coach Shelton Harrison said in his video. sometimes these family members just need to just be quiet. And I'm not talking indirectly to Team Spence or indirectly to Team Crawford. I'm just saying, or people that's part of Team Crawford or part of Team Spence. I'm just saying, indirectly. I see this go on a lot, and we know what happened with, a certain boxer. You know who she is, where somebody ended up getting punched from behind because they couldn't control their family members. I don't think family members should be allowed on stage. I think people should say, hey, y'all, just chill out. Keep it cordial. Keep it classy. And, Terrence Crawford said something that was real important, even though he started getting into it with, the people from Errol Spence's camp. You've seen this before. And keep in mind, when I went to Sean Porter versus Errol Spence, you saw the same thing in the locker room. Like I said before, at the end of the day, family members ain't fighting. It's okay for them to pump up their guy. If you want to pump up your guy, cool. But I think you shouldn't be allowed to direct anything towards the fighters or people that's part of their team. But at the end of the day, I seen people making videos, not telling the whole side of the story, strictly putting the blame on Terrence Crawford and Team Crawford. But if you want to do the whole who started this situation, you can put this on Derrick James. And you just been seeing this a lot, man. And it just get to the point you just like, man, this is just like I said, man, the behavior that I've seen with some of these Errol Spence fans, I'm just thinking to myself, man, geez. And this is what I've been talking about. They love to try to play victim, or it wasn't, as Ludacris made a song on the Neptune's compilation album, but it wasn't us. Well, it was, y'all. But nevertheless, man, I'm just like, man, we got to stop this stuff. We got to have a limitation on what we should do and how we do it. That just wasn't a good look, and we got to, for real. And I didn't like some of the stuff that Terrence Crawford said, but at the end of the day, I think he got tired of it. I mean, don't get too personal. But from what I've seen the past 4 years, is these Errol Spence fun boys and butt boys getting way too personal with Terrence Crawford, So that's what I've seen. But anyway, I just wanted to give my take on the situation. You heard it. I played footage of both trainers back to back. All he said was he was running, but then when you hear the trainers talking about, well, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, then when you hear that from the Spence camp, it's all good. But if why do Team Crawford have to walk on eggshells? Y'all are just so ass backwards, man. Real talk. But nevertheless, you heard it. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Town. I'm out.